Mexico 4, Chile 1. An incredible match for La Selección Mexicana. The gift that keeps on giving these youngsters, bro. We literally smacked the anfitriones, the host nation Chile, even though they barely got out of their group. I mean, you know how they got out of their group. Please explain to the people how they fucking got out of their group.
On yellow cards. They got out of the group on good conduct.
Basically, essentially that's what it was, on good conduct, because they only got one win against New Zealand in the last minute. But today, Mexico showed them levels, and the media, the Chilean media, was talking shit, saying that they were gonna make mermelada de Mora, and Mora dropped literally an assist on them. But we'll go deep into this match. Before we get into everything, make sure you guys subscribe, like, check out all the platform links down below. Hello, welcome back to another episode of Charla Football. I'm your host, as always, Gerardo, and with me, Tomas. We just finished watching Mexico give BTA, right? Belt
to ass.
Literally belt to ass, bro, to the Chilean under-20 team. They did not look at the same level that the Selección Mexicana were at all throughout most of the game. I mean, in the second half, they looked a little better, but the whole first 45 minutes was all Mexico.
I mean, they just aren't at the level.
Yeah.
If you look at it. They get through the group terribly, in the worst way that I've seen in a while.
Just on yellow cards.
Just on yellow cards.
Crazy.
I mean, Egypt, in terms of quality, had more quality than Chile. It was just an unfortunate result for them. But then you look at the group of death. Spain goes through. Mexico goes through.
And Brazil is fucking out.
Brazil is out. And I can guarantee you this. Brazil gave Mexico a way better game than Chile did.
Yeah, facts. Everybody had Mexico left for dead in this group. You know, maybe as qualifying as like the best third place, or maybe not even qualifying at all. And I'm sure a lot of other media were probably thinking the same thing. But Mexico is showing why they're the underdogs of this tournament. I mean, to be fair, Mexico does have one of the better teams at this tournament. You know, looking at man for man, at least most of these players are established in first divisions in their teams. Same thing could be said for some of these other teams like Brazil, at least, and maybe, I would say probably just Brazil, maybe even France. But, I mean, Chile just today was not at the level that was required to take down a strong Mexico team.
No, yeah. I mean, and the Chilean media also taking away the merit of the group of death. You know, they were saying that Chile would have qualified as well from this group. And I just don't see it. I mean, if they lose 4-1 to Mexico, given that basis, they would have lost to Brazil as well.
Yeah.
And they would have lost to Morocco as well.
Easily.
So
no, against Morocco, like if Morocco's A team would have made it 8-1 or something.
8-1. It would have been the greatest humiliation of U20 World Cup.
Yeah. No, I'm very surprised and kind of disappointed by Chile's performance. But for Mexico, I feel like Mexico didn't even play at their full potential.
I feel like this was a lot of just textbook attacking for Mexico. You know, it was simple. There wasn't anything extra.
Mm-hmm. You look at the first goal. It was a diagonal ball, 30, 40 yards into the box. Gilberto Mora brings it down. Very simple play, or at least it looks simple, right? But these kids made it look simple because these kids have the quality to do something like that. And then the finish, of course, by Tayel was spectacular.
Now what I'm saying is, like, there was no physical exertion. Like, it was in Mexico, you know, trying to pound this Chile team 4-1. No, it was kind of just, it's how the result was given.
Yeah.
You know, Mexico was playing simple. Chile would maybe was playing to its full potential. I mean, it's just this Mexican team on quality is better.
Chile never stood a chance. I mean, we saw it throughout the whole 45 minutes and then the end of the second half. Chile did come out swinging. They got the consolation goal towards the end. But, you know, in the beginning, like, they were all over the Selección Mexicana.
They were close to getting a penalty in the beginning,
yeah,
which was just absurd.
Yeah, because it was not a penalty. We saw in the replay it wasn't a penalty. Overall, yeah, La Selección Mexicana just looked way better. They are, I think, like I've already mentioned, the underdogs of this tournament. And up next, they're going to be facing either an Argentina or a Nigerian team that I know is going to be very difficult to face. But, no, this team has all the capabilities to do, I mean, the unthinkable, or maybe what was unthinkable at the World Cup, and which is win it, which is lift the trophy. And out of this group of players, there's at least like 3 or 4 that could definitely benefit the Mexican national team, the senior team. But, you know, the main one, obviously, that sticks out is Gilberto Mora. The first assist that he drops in the first goal for Mexico. A 30, 40-yard pass from Alexei, going at full speed, he's also running at full speed, and then able to drop it right there on the first touch for Tayel, where Tayel doesn't even have to struggle for the ball. Like, it's perfectly set for Tayel to hit it on the first touch as well, and it was an incredible take and goal. But a 16-year-old to do something like that it's very rare. I don't think you see that kind of maturity from a lot of 16-year-olds.
Oh, yeah, and then to remember that Gilberto Mora is not playing his age group still. These are men that are 3 to 4 years older than him.
Yeah, bro. It's actually insane, bro. And before this match, there was rumors that Cholos had rejected like $2.6 and $1.6 million offer and $1.8 million offer from a Portuguese team, from an English team as well. And after this match, and Cholos, we're not going to let him go for under $20 million. So after this kind of performance, once again dropping an assist, he's now at what would we say? Was it 4 games? He has 5 goals and assists. Like, this kid has been very impressive. If at one point his market value was at 20 million, or if they weren't gonna sell him for anything less than 20 million, bro, I say bring that up, bro. Bring it to 40 million. This kid is worth it all. And whoever goes in for him, whether it's Barca, Madrid, Dortmund, Arsenal, doesn't matter. They're gonna be getting a gem on their hands.
I'd say 25, 30 max.
Yeah. No, 100 million. Make it 100 million. This kid is special, bro.
If his name was Gil Mori, it'd be 100 million.
If it was like Mourinho, it'd be like 120. But we're seeing
Gilbert Blackberry.
If it was Gilbert Blackberry, it would be like 150, bro. If it was the English media hyping him up. But at the end of the day, it's just because there's not a lot of kids that come out from Mexico that, we just haven't really seen it. It's like a phenomenon. It's here and there in most of our Mexican prospects.
Yeah, we probably get one decent prospect every 30 years. The last one was world class prospect was Rafa Marquez, or that was Hugo Sanchez. Before that, it was just hopes and prayers, huh?
So yeah, we were up 1-0 throughout the whole first half, thanks to Tayel and thanks to Gilberto Mora. Then going to the second goal, a great finish from Iker Fimbres, who was actually the surprise today. He got in his first start in the Under-20 World Cup, and he did a very good job. I'm not gonna lie. He could have had himself a second goal, a banger that ended up being the 4th goal for Mexico. But then we have to talk about Hugo Camberos. We saw, when he came on, Gilberto Mora came off for him. Gilberto Mora looked visibly upset, annoyed or confused, whether it was is it actually me that was coming out? But then we saw he actually made an impeccable difference, scoring 2 goals right away.
Hugo Camberos' finishing ability is at the same level as Gilberto Mora's.
Yeah.
Just that Gilberto Mora is able to do a little bit more than Hugo Camberos. He plays more simple. He has better decision making, but on finishing ability, I feel like they're at the same par.
Damn. So that's a hot take.
I don't believe it's a hot take. We just showed it today.
Yeah, no, today he was fucking on one, bro. 2 goals back to back. The second goal, that was the one where he curls, kisses the post right on the outlet, bro. That was a clean finish. Yeah, Mauri Morales. Mauri Morales with 2 assists. When he first came on, I was like, he didn't look too sharp, but then he drops, like we said, 2 assists. And there was already a lot of European teams looking at him. There's Rangers and Espanyol, 2 interested teams. Now with this kind of performance, with 2 assists, hopefully there's more people looking at him, or these 2 clubs that are already interested actually make that decision to let's go for him. To
be fair, for the clubs that don't want to go for him, a Mexico U17 club would have beaten this Chile U21 club.
You think so?
National team, easily. Have you seen the Mexico U17?
No, yeah, they have some good players. Even the U15s have some good players.
Also, Gilberto Mora qualifies for the U17.
Yeah. Whether he's going to play, I don't think so. Probably not anymore.
I believe not, but...
Yeah. But, it's crazy. These kids just... I feel bad saying that they're kids, but at the end of the day, that's also what they are. They're young adults. These young adults are essentially... they're the present and the future of La Selección Mexicana. 3 or 4 of these guys are going to be with Rafa Marquez and Vasco at the World Cup. I don't have any doubts about that. Who they're going to be, you could pick anyone, honestly, and I wouldn't be disappointed with based on how these guys are playing. Honestly, forget the Mexican national team, the senior team. Bring these kids, bro. I feel like they would put maybe even a better performance.
Let's say you get 4 picks. Who would you take?
Right now, Gilberto Mora would be my first one. Elias Montiel, Obed Vargas. So those are my top 3. And the 4th one that could sneak in there would maybe be a Camberos or a... Yeah, maybe it would have to be between Camberos or another winger. Alexei, maybe. Those are tied for the 4th spot. because they're actually difference makers from the wing position. And this is something that we've been discussing for a long time, that our wingers for the national team have been kind of just sus.
Poor.
They're not doing the
They've
greatest.
just been poor.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it is. I mean, I feel like Gamberos can actually give a challenge for the Piojo Alvarado spot.
Yeah, exactly. Right wing, left wing. You could fucking take out. I don't know. Maybe Alexis Vegas too. And I'm not saying Alexis Vegas isn't good, but with the national team, it's
just not there. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just not as effective as he is with Toluca. And to be fair, he doesn't have the chemistry builds up that he has with the players from Toluca.
Yeah. No, I mean the Toluca team is actually insane, but. No, I mean, you give him some quality players like a Camberos alongside him, like a Mora alongside him. I feel like this team, with an inclusion of a few of these players, we could make a good paper at the 2026 World Cup. But yeah, these kids, what they're doing in Chile, I mean, getting out of the group of death when nobody really believes in them, and now beating the anfitriones. You have to beat the best to be the best, and I feel like this is exactly what they're doing. This is the mindset that these kids are showing, and shit, bro. I mean, if they weren't the underdogs before, they're definitely now are the underdogs, or maybe even the favorites. Like, fuck the underdog story.
I mean, when you knock out the Anfitrión in their own house, you have to be one of the favorites at that point.
Yeah, right.
I mean, there's just no way. I mean, you tie Brazil, you tie Spain.
Brazil, who are the current CONMEBOL under-20 champions. Spain, who are the current Euro champions. Morocco is the only one that wasn't a champion of their confederation. They were subcampeón. But come on, bro.
But at that point, 4 or 5 days ago, that Morocco game mattered more than the other two games.
Yeah. No, that Morocco game was intense.
And the fact that they were able to beat a Morocco team that, I mean, figured out versus Brazil, figured out Spain, and just wasn't able to figure out Mexico.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, they played most of their bench, but even their bench is class.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, even their bench, they have 2 or 3 players that play at decent clubs.
Yeah. Nah, Mexico is just different. These kids are fucking... They're special. And, I mean, I hope we don't sound like we're fucking glazing or overhyping these players, because that's not what it is, It's just like, we're just seeing what's on the field, what's on display, These kids they're technically gifted players. They are the present and the future, like I will continue to say. So make sure you guys come back after the quarterfinal match between Mexico and either Argentina or Nigeria. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, check out all the platform links down below. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.